Alright, it started.
Okay, welcome everyone to what may or may not be the first ever Sonic Central thing. Also, why did it say E to M on there?
It's Shadow the Hedgehog re-released at this time.
Oh yeah.
Will that be a twist?
Honestly,
Sonic Central.
here's hoping that these become regular direct things
So
for
what do
Sonic.
we start with?
I do really like the anniversary logo.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah,
Who are you?
His name is
Oh!
Gershkovich.
Hey, Evo.
It's Ivo Robotnik.
You know,
Of course.
also,
Between these and Doug Bowser and Nintendo, what with companies hiring people that resemble the villains?
also,
Maybe they're not even real names. Maybe they're pseudonyms. Like,
Maybe someone at Capcom is named Wily or Wesker.
Or Bison.
Wait, what just happened?
Did they rewind the stream?
it
It's rewind
begins.
time.
Well, it wouldn't be, guys, wouldn't be an
Technical
anniversary Sonic
difficulties.
stream if it didn't have technical
Heck
issues.
yeah, let's go.
Oh my god.
It's
What?
2016 all over again.
And this is a pre-recorded stream.
don't tell me the YouTube one is probably functioning better. Okay,
Hey guys,
Dwight.
I can tell you the YouTube stream is doing that premiere countdown right now. It's at 1 minute.
Okay, let's start over.
Oh,
I guess.
okay.
Did they upload the wrong one?
Wait, hold on, Dwight. Are you saying that the YouTube one didn't even start for you? It's still on the
No,
countdown?
it's
The
counting
YouTube one's
down.
showing like 40 seconds, 39, 38.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ,
I get.
son of-
Okay, I get it.
It's Jason
Here's what I think happened. I think they were supposed to start them simultaneously, but something went wrong somewhere. So they
I think when
rewound this
Blizzard
one.
sent the song Brian, she acted into the stream.
No, guys, no, it's subtle advertising. That's going to be the main gimmick of the next
In
Sonic
here
game.
all
You
along.
can rewind time if you make a mistake.
That?
Alright.
Maybe it was the
Happened.
influence of the Phantom Ruby.
So, yeah, I guess, okay,
sure.
so that was a Sonic
We
stream.
didn't have that. That was our news.
So, Shiro, your thoughts on the Sonic 30th anniversary releases?
I expected nothing, and that's exactly what I got.
Okay.
Wait,
Beautiful.
hold on. I
For
think it's
reals
starting
this
for real.
time.
So, like I said, E to
Yeah.
M for some reason.
Yeah, that's it. I think that's what happened. They were going to start them simultaneously, but then something went wrong, so they rewound
All
that.
right, we went
So
back
that-
in
what,
time
everyone
to
can watch
another
it at
world.
the
Let's
same
try this
time.
again.
Please.
Calling it that isn't just going to be Evo's speech on loop.
Anyway,
Yes, Drova.
like I said, I noticed that the guy said, "Welcome to our first ever Sonic Central." So, with any luck, these will become a regular direct.
Remember,
sort of thing.
Jova, last year we were supposed to get news each month, you know? So I get the idea that
Just for
those had to go
Japan
somewhere.
Only. That was some big mistranslation.
Alright.
Please tell me we're going to keep that bit.
Oh, hey, Azuka.
Yeah,
Izuka is getting old, Jesus.
Not just that, look at that stare. He looks like he's seen some shit.
Well, Teo, he's the creative officer of Sonic. Of course he's seen some shit.
When you go
They call
too
him
fast,
officer.
you
Is he-
can't
is
come
he-
back.
Why does he have officer at the end, though? Is he going to arrest us if we don't like the next game?
Yes.
We hope you enjoy the
Like this game where
Wait,
we'll
premiere?
Sega's Dungeons.
Premiere of what, though?
Let's go. Let's go.
Alright.
Supposed to rewind.
There you
Oh,
go,
music
Celebrate the
performances.
sounds of Sonic. We are excited to host a virtual symphony.
Oh, cool.
for your favorite
Oh, a
genres
virtual
throughout the
symphony.
years.
Very nice.
Get ready to experience Sonic melodies like never before with a full symphony orchestra.
Can you even imagine the
Surprise
poor
it,
people in the
this
orchestra were
wants
like,
to do
I
that.
did not sign up for this.
Now, where's that
Hey, Crush 40.
game?
I get
Oh,
the feeling
snap!
that-
Oh, it's Mania. Studiopolis playing.
Mark
I
your
get the
calendars
feeling
and
that
look forward to enjoying
this
the
was supposed to be in
performance
front of
on
an
Sonic's birthday,
audience,
June
but
23rd for-
Yeah,
yeah,
obviously.
shit happened.
It's free!
Be sure to tune
Oh,
in
it's
to
part of the
Summer
Summer Game
for an
Fest.
exclusive sneak
Mm-hmm.
peek.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
well, or at least a preview of it.
Oh, Tokyo
Ah, yes.
2020.
Oh,
The
the Olympics.
Olympics that
Actually,
Olympics that may or
I've
may
been
not be
also out of the
happening in real
loop.
life.
Are the Olympics still happening this year or
Dress
not?
up your
Apparently.
Unfortunately, Japan really wants them to happen, even though the Japanese people do not.
It's probably due to the whole, money behind it.
Well, that and Japan's only just started vaccinating.
So Sonic Fursuit is a cameo in the official Tokyo 2020 Olympics game.
Wait, Sega still has the IP for these ones?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. These games don't sell really well, though, so not as well.
Next up is 2 Point
Oh,
Hospital.
because you don't know, this is Sega did bought the studio who make these recently, and this
Sonic
one was
will
one
be
of
in
the games
2
they
Point
did.
Hospital.
Well, about time, I guess. Did
It will be
Fantasy Star?
surgery. It will be surgery to try and heal the franchise.
Did
Hey,
Fantasy
Tails.
Star 2
Oh, and
had a
Amy.
Sonic event?
Enjoy these
I think.
game items on July 30th.
Alright.
Bring your patience
Also, is the narrator the same one as the Nintendo Direct?
It does sound like it.
Yes.
Oh, Lost Judgment.
Wait,
What?
wait, Lost Judgment?
Are we gonna have the
Lost Judgment.
protagonist with the Sonic jacket?
Lost Judgment is a legal suspense thriller.
What does this have to do with Sonic? Unless...
Well,
I'm guessing
Sega-
Sonic-
Oh, you
so
can
you
play
can play
Sonic the
Sonic-
Oh,
Fighters.
snap!
That is
Yeah,
neat.
Sonic the Fighter's in it. There you go.
Because you don't know, the Yakuza games allow you to play a countless Sega games like the arcade.
Okay.
They're being really quick about throwing shit at you.
Hey Pedro, hey Pedro, hey Pedro, gotta announce fast.
Yeah, true.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Minecraft, go away.
Oh!
I thought the stream broke.
The ultimate Sonic ride.
So now what?
Yeah, the Sonic colors.
And,
Sonic Colors,
and here's Colors Ultimate.
Well,
There you go.
guys, I could not see this coming at all.
No, it's not like it leaked or anything.
Why
Alright,
isn't Reach for the Stars playing though?
hold on.
What? Is this a...
Whoa. It looks...
Actually, that's a question. I forgot if I ever
Well, I
asked
mean, it was
this.
a really good-looking Wii game in the first
Did the original,
place.
His
the original,
model is completely different because he's wearing new shoes. And
did the
what?
original on the Wii actually
Which
ran at 60 frames per second?
Yeah.
No, it was like, I think it was like 30 at most.
The original Wii version was 30, but yeah, this one will most likely be in 60.
Neat.
Take down Dr. Eggman.
Sonic Colors, but slightly prettier.
I have never played this game.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah.
Well, here's a chance then.
I have on
And
the
the
Wii.
Jade Wisp is in this as well, so it's like...
What, is there like a new Wisp or something?
It's from Team Sonic Racing.
Oh, okay. Hey, spell it with a
Interesting.
U.
There you go.
Colors Ultimate will be speeding
September
up to
7.
Xbox.
this year.
Xbox,
Yeah.
PlayStation, and Switch.
Also, something tied to
Oh,
the
look,
movie.
movie skin.
Sonic Movie Boost, eh?
To learn more about Sonic Colors Ultimate.
Oh yeah,
Who are you?
totally not Roger
Hey,
Craig Smith, we
Roger!
swear.
Gee, I wonder who this guy is.
Who's that voice actor?
Hail
The guy who left the series only to come back.
This is legit a... Well, no. I'm actually 4 months later.
Oh wait, they're making a two-part animation
Yeah.
based off the thing.
It has passed already that much time.
Honestly, I'm legit happy for
they're,
this.
they're making. Apparently, they're making a two-part animation to tie in with Colors Ultimate.
Hmm.
I guess it's done by
Nice.
Tyson Heston.
Well,
Probably.
people did say
Oh,
they
we're
saw
getting a
Tyson
previews.
in...
Let's see how it is.
People did say they saw Tyson in the Unstoppable trailer, so yeah.
But people told me that Tyson was kicked out because he said Sega is dumb. Oh no.
Also, I get the idea, Joe, the M rating in the trailer was probably because of a
Yeah,
collaboration
Lost
with Lost
Judgment.
Judgment. Oh, that's the short one.
There we go.
Wow, that's
Ace voiced.
This is like the official Sonic channel art.
Oh, Metal?
Is that Khalid still?
Wait. Metal is in here? He wasn't originally in Colors.
I guess it's a
I mean, unless it's exclusive for the short.
Sonic Colors with a U, damn it. Rise of the Wisps.
They need to start the
Summer
stream all over
2020
again. They
summer.
forgot the U.
Yeah,
Rise
stream
of the
UK.
Wisps.
Sonic Origins.
Oh my
there's
god,
your
Sonic
collection.
Free and Sonic Knuckles are back!
Sonic Origins.
Wait, does this mean that they finally
Sonic
got the
Origins
rights for
Tails.
Sonic Free?
There you go, finally! Jesus.
Are those actually based on the Tyson Sport?
Yes, it's widescreen tail. It's widescreen tail.
It says
so-
original gameplay in the. It says original gameplay in the bottom right.
Still, though, a Sonic Free and Sonic and Knuckles re-release? Does this mean that they finally settled out that thing with the Michael
Sonic in
Jackson
more
stuff?
places.
Sonic in
On the
Sonic
PlayStation
titles on
Announcer
PlayStation now
program.
and
Sure,
whatever the hell
I
Luna
guess.
Whatever Luna
What's
is.
Luna?
What's Luna?
It's Amazon
yeah.
Stadia.
Ah,
Basically.
Also on June 1st, Sonic Forces, Team Sonic Racing, and Sonic Mania are coming to PlayStation.
AKA the free.
I mean, it's a nice touch. Don't really care.
We've also got some
Oh!
special events for you in
Okay,
Sonic
these are
Mobile.
actually a bit more interested because I mostly play these.
starting in May with Sonic Dash.
Oh, pirate!
Wait,
yeah, the
Pirate
pirate
Shadow
costume
and
event.
Sonic.
Yeah, these have been
Yeah.
hinted for a while actually.
Because
They look
people
nice.
data mined it.
Prizes by collecting all 4 birthday-themed items on the track. This summer,
Yarr, I'm
Sonic
Sonic the
Forces, a
Hedgehog.
very special character will be dropping into action. Harness the power of the Chaos Emeralds and blast.
You know,
Oh,
Sonic-
Super Sonic for Forces Battle.
Wait, is this the Sonic Forces mobile?
Yes,
Why aren't there
sir.
any buildings on fire?
Because it has multiple stages.
Battle Friends in private. Oh, about time they actually
Oh,
did
wait,
something
wait.
similar to that.
The friends are playable, therefore it's gonna suck 0
Like, how many years after the game actually launched?
2017. Oh, look, the Werewolf's back. Oh, that's nice.
Werewolf.
Son of a gun.
Okay, how can they make the Werewolf actually running faster?
It's a video
You'll
game.
just be running really fast on the thing.
This one I actually haven't played yet.
I actually have Apple Arcade now,
It
so I'll
looks
have
pretty
to have
good
a look.
for a game on iOS.
This has more
Yeah.
content than TSR. That's
I think
that's
iOS
sad.
games are. Oh yeah, Sonic Prime.
Oh, the Sonic Prime. Sure. Alright.
Oh, cool.
Coming to Netflix in 2022.
Hi, I'm Joe Kelly.
This green screen is
Women of
terrible.
Action, aka the most mixed bag of writers I've ever seen.
They've done good stuff, but yeah, they also did that show that we don't talk about.
What, the Ben 10?
Yes, Ben 10 Omniverse was bad.
The Ben 10 franchise for Cartoon Network, the heroes and team of Big Hero 6.
Hey, Big Hero 6 was good, I'll give him
A
that.
bunch of other shows.
Oh, hey, Pedro, I love how they conveniently didn't mention the Mega Man
We are
cartoon.
very excited.
Gee, I
They
wonder
also talk
why.
about
Are
the
even they
things that-
ashamed of it?
They want to talk about the popular things. Come on now.
Well, more like they want to talk about the good things as well.
Nobody knows about Mega Man Fully Charged.
And let's
You
try
kinda
and keep it that way.
You really have to, yeah, you have to actually look for it.
To deliver a fun and exciting series for Sonic fans of all ages. Over the course of 24 episodes,
24
Sonic will
episodes.
be thrust
It's pretty standard for
Are
a
they
season.
gonna release it in like batches of 12 or something?
It's
I think they're
Netflix.
just gonna, if it's Netflix, they're just gonna dump it all at
Yeah,
once.
they usually don't do the
premiere worldwide.
the
They
distillation.
should. That'll give people more attention. It'll give a show more attention.
It's like what Brad Jones said. Don't you see, Dad? We all want it now. The new generation turns into Veruca salts.
Well, I mean, I do like the new Eggman emblem, I'll give it that.
It's neat. Coming
So I guess
2022.
Oh, yeah, merchandise. Wow. Wait, they hold the
Maybe we're
merchandise
gonna
off till
talk about the
last.
Lego set about Sonic Mania.
Take home the epic battle straight from
Jack
Sonic
specific.
2,
Hey, remember when
giant
they used to
Eggman
make the
robot
WWE
playset from Jack
games?
Specific.
They did.
For the
They did.
fan-styled
Don't-
Oh,
enjoyment.
clearly I want a keychain
Back in
about
the
Shadow the
PS2 era,
Hedgehog.
You can also revisit 30 years of Sonic games with the comprehensive 30th anniversary Encyclopedia.
Written by Ian Flynn.
Encyclopedia.
Commemorative medal. Fair enough.
Worth $2.
Head to the official Sonic 30th anniversary site for more information on all of our commemorative products.
Well, there you have it. As you can see, we've been working hard behind the scenes to prepare great things for you. There will be a lot of announcements throughout the year, so be sure to follow us on official social channels linked in the video description below. So thank you for celebrating with us and being there every step of the way. Here's to the next 30 years of Sonic.
What?
Up.
Oh, yeah.
We have
One more
It
thing.
says we aren't done yet.
One more thing.
Ha
Sonic Adventure 3? Sonic Adventure now.
You have Sonic
Maybe it's
06,
the
be
movie
quiet.
actually.
I think it's gonna be that little. Oh, there it
There
is.
it is.
Let's see what it is.
Sonic
Oh,
Dimensions.
Steel
Sonic
Phantom
Colors
Ruby
too.
shenanigans.
Sonic Dimensions.
Yes.
It's a sequel to Colors, isn't it?
Wait, is it a
Wait,
3D
wait.
sequel to?
Sonic Infinite.
Wait a
It's,
minute. What?
Huh?
2022.
No,
Sonic
no.
Mania?
Not even a title.
I have no idea.
To be,
Is that a language or
Sonic
something that I don't
forces the
understand?
new game to have a title. Just a cool time.
It's Sonic. There. It's
I
Sonic.
love that this is the one thing everybody was speculating over the most, and you still don't know what it is.
It's a
Fantastic.
teaser trailer.
It's like people said, if they didn't show us what it was, they're perfectly fine to be annoyed.
Well,
All
it's
right.
2022. Wow, even Splatoon 3 got a name.
So that's it, I guess. Thoughts?
I mean, okay, I'll admit, it was sort of... Okay, I'll admit, they did more than I was expecting them to do. Like, I mean, I thought this was mainly going to focus on, like, 1, 2, or 3 things, but they did manage to speed a lot in. Granted, I will admit, I wish that the actual new thing was not just a teaser trailer. Like, granted, now, it seems that they're hinting that we'll get more of these here and there.
Yeah.
But, I mean, and I get the whole point of teaser trailers and whatnot, but come on, man, you could have shown us more. That's
At least
it.
the title. I feel like the title, at the very least, would have been an interesting...
Maybe they really
Sonic
don't
the-
even have one. Remember, Pedro,
Sonic
how
the
long it
Crop
took
Circles
for the new
2022.
Sonic project to actually get the Sonic Forces title?
They could maybe have done what some companies do and just put project placeholder name or something.
Trying to find the anniversary.
I don't even know what that
website.
symbol is supposed to be honest. Like, did the Kina tribe had a fictional alphabet or something?
I don't know, but from now from now until we get the actual title, I'm gonna call it Sonic Quo.
Fair enough.
I mean,
That's-
it looks like a C, a W, and an O.
Also,
do you think that was CGI or in-game?
CGI.
Although to be fair,
that
Chili
was
Dog.
noticeable.
Although to be fair, Chili Dog on SSMV has given another pretty awesome name for it: Sonic the Crop Circles. Yeah,
Also,
this game is about Sonic. It's about Sonic being a alien invasion denier or something, and
Also,
Tails is the conspiracy theorist.
I might have missed it, but apparently Colors Ultimate for PC, at least for the time being, is gonna be on the Epic Game Store.
Oh,
Hooray.
God damn it.
I mean, that's not much of a surprise considering their other ones, is it?
Their other ones are on Steam last I checked.
Which one?
Yeah, then.
The other Sonic games
Yeah, the other
currently.
Sonic games on PC are on Steam.
Yeah, I can confirm it's Epic Game Store only for the time being. I have no doubt it probably will reach Steam eventually, but still iffy.
Hey,
Yeah.
it gives Sega money for free, so it's whatever.
Okay, I'll start with the one that's given us the least so far. Sonic Quo. It's a game where apparently if Sonic goes too fast, he breaks the world even more than people claim the writing team does. There's also, to get more meteor stuff, I mean, we didn't get much out of Sonic Prime, to be honest. All the guy basically said was, it's getting 24 episodes. Look forward to it. Bye. Colors Ultimate. I am curious as to see how that will run. I mean, considering that's like the only modern Sonic game that I know of that's just been stuck on one console for all these years. Well, not counting the DS version. But it'll be interesting to see how well it can run when it's not being. Well, I won't say hindered, by the way, because it looks pretty good on it. But to see how well it runs when it's on more powerful consoles. What else was there? Sonic Origins. That looks fine, I guess. It's nice to see that they're including 3 and K, although I'm also going to question how the hell they're going to handle the music issue. Whether they'll just make new ones or use the ones on the PC version, or
just pay the actual license.
I just
Yeah.
I just rewatched the whole thing. They specifically say, "Oh, the Sonic Origins collection is going to be releasing next year, and it's going to have quote unquote, as they say, added content." Blah blah blah.
No way,
So,
is it just gonna be the 2D games?
yeah, it's just
there's 5 of them.
As far as he says it on the stream, Deji, yes, but it's only going to come out next year, which is weird. But I'll talk about that later. The basic point is, they say added content, and based on the fact that they even showed some bets from the Taxman remix, the added content pretty much tells us that they're going to have the Taxman remix at least. So carry on, Lips.
Okay, I was just reading an IGN article. Apparently, as for Colors Ultimate, it's being developed by Blind Squirrel, who recently did the Mass Effect Legendary Edition.
Ah, okay.
And from what I've heard, that's a pretty good remaster of those games. So
yeah, I can tell you that they turned out to be fine.
And we're also getting some new features and a new mode called Rival Rush, whatever that is. There's the Sonic Origins compilation, which we just talked about. Sonic Colors Rise of the Wisps. I mean the art style looks okay. To be honest, I'm not really interested in the whole porting Sonic games onto like PlayStation Now on that, especially since I have Forces through PlayStation Plus. And finally, the mobile stuff. I mean, I don't really play Sonic on mobile, but the one that sticks out to me the most is actually the pirate outfits. I mean, Sonic is if the storybook games continued, you probably would have got Sonic of the Caribbean at some point.
Also, based on what I'm seeing here, there's no words about what they're gonna do with the music of Sonic 3 and Knuckles so far.
Yeah, that's what I'm more interested in. Whether they're
considering from the footage we've seen, it's not even in widescreen. It's probably just straight up emulation.
Well, I mean, it's coming out next year, so.
Well, that's the thing too. Like
besides,
the rumor...
remember on the bottom right it said original gameplay.
Yeah, they show original gameplay when they're showing the 4x3 original ROMs. As they were comparing it and everything.
I mean, that can mean literally everything. Remember the deep down footage in the early days of PS4.
Just go ahead.
I mean, this ain't deep down, but anyway, it was fine. I mean, they did manage to pack quite a bit in for something that was only 12 minutes. But I mean, ultimately, I reckon this is, if they're gonna do more of these, this is probably just like it's like the PlayStation. It's like the PlayStation one. Yeah, these they do this really short one to test it out, and then as they go on, they'll vary in length depending on how much news there is. That's it.
Shirai?
All right. Better than I expected. Can't say much about this new game. It's just a teaser trailer, so we'll wait on that. Probably hear more towards the end of the year, so at the earliest anyway. The collection... Okay, like, it's nice to get the Taxman ports of Sonic 1 and 2, but it's still Sonic 1 and 2, and CD, and 3 and K, and it's like, okay.
We've played these games a million times by this point. I'm guessing that's what you're going to say.
Yeah. Even if the versions that are there are the better versions of those games, you know, it's still those games that get released periodically every couple of years or so. Except for Sonic 3, that one's a nice one for people to get. But I would like, they said there's going to be more of these. I would like PC ports of, you know, some 3D games that aren't adventure.
Heroes, yes.
Yes.
Quiet, Deji.
Sonic Unleashed.
No, this isn't me catching heroes. Like, yeah, I'm surprised. People really love that game. I am surprised they haven't re-released it.
Oh, I thought you were, because when you said "and Heroes," I thought you were tacking that along to when I say aside from Adventure 1 and 2. But no, like Heroes, Unleashed. You know, we have Yeah, maybe.
Sure.
Not
Just
people.
embrace it. Hell, I'll even be satisfied with an 06 port. It's like, yeah, okay, go ahead.
That one I didn't name because I don't think they'll do that. But
Since while we're in the Colors Ultimate thing, can we also get a Sonic Generations Ultimate? I would be okay with that, considering 60 FPS for that game is only on PC so far.
Is that the reason they're not doing that? Because it's irrelevant? Because it would be kind of pointless?
Well, I don't know.
At least in their heads it is, anyway.
Well, I don't know. I still would mind having.
Again, assuming that's what they're thinking. I don't know. I'm not Takashi Iizuka.
Go ahead, carry on. Sorry.
all right. The mobile stuff looks fine. I might try the Apple Arcade stuff since I actually have that at the moment.
Is it worth it?
I got it for free, so I'll let you know though, because I haven't actually used it yet. But okay, back to Colors Ultimate. It'll be nice to play that game because I've never played it. At the same time,
I'll gift it to you. I said I'll gift it to you.
I'll probably buy it myself. Maybe, I don't know, because the Wisps. Okay, my first experience with the gameplay for those in a mainline game was Sonic Generations, and it wasn't a good first impression.
Yeah, Generations just does not use the Wisps as well as Colors did.
No, it does not.
I will probably wait to see how the game fares when it comes out and then decide if I get it, but it would be nice to finally play the game because all I played was Rush 3. And I think that's it.
So
the merch is nice too. I do like getting merch. I don't know if any of the stuff there would interest me specifically, but they usually release multiple waves of merch for this kind of thing, so we'll see.
About Sonic crop circles.
In the meantime, how about the new teaser, Shiro? I forgot.
Oh, I mentioned that at the start. It's a teaser trailer, nothing to say. To me, because of the Phantom Ruby stuff, I don't know if anybody heard me because we were all kind of talking, but it seems like it could be with what looked like the Phantom Ruby there. It could be a 3D sequel to Mania. That would be interesting.
Well, I mean, there's a forest though. Has there ever been a forest level in Mania?
Yes.
Yeah, Press Garden technically.
Also, I haven't gotten that far. I suck at 2D games, remember?
Also,
Sounds like a new problem.
The beginning of the added stuff starts off in Angel Island. So.
Yeah, it does, and that's a jungle. So yeah. So we'll see. I mean, if it is a 3D sequel to Mania, that would be interesting. I mean that, and that's it. This was a pretty okay for a first a first go at the Nintendo Direct style thing. Also, considering so many of these events are now digital, I bet that one voiceover guy is pretty loaded right now.
Yeah, I know, right? It does somehow...
Pretty sure it's the same dude.
I mean,
he sounds exactly the same.
Yeah. I mean, imagine being that guy. You get to record something for a big game series in your basement. Or your bedroom,
for multiple companies. It's great.
Yeah.
Alright.
But that's it. Who's next?
Honestly, I don't really have a problem with pretty much everything that they showed. If I have to be really nitpicky, the event Colors will be a EGS exclusive for at least for a while on PC is kind of a bummer, and I really don't understand it either. Those teams winning really think that doing this will get that sweet Sonic audience to his store, because so far it seems to have only pissed people off, but whatever.
Did Steam piss someone at SEGA off or something?
No, I don't think so. If I recall correctly, Lost Judgment. Okay, then I don't remember if Lost Judgment is coming to PC anyway, but I can't believe Sega has actual other PC releases that are going on Steam. As the modus operandi of EGS, just pull from a checklist from upcoming releases, select a couple through their method, through whatever method they love to use, and offer enough money to ask, temporary exclusivity deals for that. That's usually how it works. But to be more on point, honestly, everything they showed is fine. Like I said, the new short episode to commemorate Color's release is nice. Like I said in the previous occasions, I really was hoping it will become like a custom thing for new releases to have commemorative animated short, and we seem to be keeping that trend, so that is nice. The Origins collection looks alright. Like I've only tried the CD on the PC version CD that was gifted to me by Autosaver of all people, the SSMB. But I didn't try it for that much. I wish they didn't include at least Knuckles Chaotix in it, just for the mere fact that Knuckles Chaotix still hasn't left the 32X outside of emulation. So it would be nice.
Sorry, we didn't make it, so it doesn't count.
It really would be nice to see it actually being officially released in some capacity of modern systems. But whatever, maybe
Sonic Labyrinth was released on the collection, on the Mega Collection. Why not Chaotix at some point? I mean, Sonic Labyrinth is even worse than that.
If considering how Team Chaotic also gained some fans in recent, in the upcoming years, thanks to their appearance in other games, you think they will have, the game bits.
Chaotic.
Whatever. My point is, I hope that maybe since they seem to mention something like we'll get more of these or something, that other collection will be fragmented, similar to how the Mega Man Legacy collections have been so far, at least for the most part. But to be more on point, the merchandise is fine. The mobile updates are fine too. Surprised they didn't took the occasion and mention also Vector coming to Sonic Dash 2. The Boom version. That was technically something that announced recently too, so why not? Still curious to see how the Werewolf will play out. I mean, to be fair, we did find a way to implement Eggman on his time machine, so who knows? We'll see how that.
Apparently, Metal Sonic is going to be a race arrival mode for.
That was the added content for Colors.
I mean, Metal Sonic being a rival in a racing bit isn't that surprising.
I guess that explains why he was in that short animation.
What I'm personally more interested for myself is if this new version will have multi-5 dubbing, because Colors was the last game that in my country was only translated in text. So my generation started voicing them. And like I said a couple of times, the handling of Italian dubbing of Sonic products have been iffy, to say the least.
Well, Teo, allow me to remind you that the first notice we had of Sonic Colors was because of a leak of a German dubbing.
Yeah, that's why I speculated. But again, that's more of a personal thing. I'll be able to tell more when the game actually comes out, which is not even too far from now. To conclude, the teaser. The teaser is fine, I guess. It's a teaser like any other else. Remember how the first teaser for Sonic 06 was? I don't mean that this is gonna be a dumpster fire from the get-go, but I'm saying that anything can go from this point on. Nice also to see the commemorate events and cameos in other games, particularly, Lost Judgment, because the Yakuza games had, like I said, arcades based on other SEGA titles, but they never really attached to Sonic. So this is actually a first for them, at least as far as I know. But yeah, overall it's been pretty nice, and if this is the first for other Sonic Central videos to come out, fine by me. Next.
I expected nothing, so I am perfectly okay. One thing I do want to point out is that Minecraft teaser, it went by so fast, it's like, what was the point?
I mean, you see Minecraft, you get Minecraft.
Maybe they just built Sonic in Minecraft and just thought to show it off for the lols.
No, it was like, he's obviously going to... They're probably going to do what they did with the Mario.
Yeah, just to set those schemes.
Yeah, and like recreations of the game stages, which is cool. Yeah, honestly, I didn't know what to expect. Like, the one thing I am excited for is the symphony orchestra. It's like, and it's for free, so that's good. What else? Colors Ultimates. Cool, but did anyone else feel like visually the game kind of looked worse? Like there was maybe a little too much bloom in it?
I don't know what to tell.
I'm gonna watch the trailer again.
That
Carry
could
on.
just be for the sake of the trailer, but yeah.
Well, I mean, trailers typically have games looking a little bit dark or somewhat.
Let me see.
Yeah, so this one was like weird.
I mean, people said the same thing about Forces, and then when the game came out, it looked better than what the trailers said it looked like.
Able. Well, Colors Ultimates. I'm going to have to do a third playthrough of the game. Joy. So looking forward to that. No, for the
You
channel.
can always just not do it, Deji.
Yeah,
You've
you
already
don't
played
like
the
it, don't do
game.
the game.
I like it. I'm just like, oh, I did it last year. Guess I have to go back.
All right, it's just repetition then.
Yeah, that's all. The mobile stuff, it's fine. It's mobile. Cool that the Werehog is back. And I'm also a bit frustrated about the Team Sonic Racing mobile games. Like, oh, they have classic Sonic and his Sonic Drift cars. Like, cool. I wish that was in the console game. Come on, that would have been so much better. And it has a Green Hill Zone stage. And it looks so cool. That game got really shafted. Prime looks. I can't really say anything. I hope it's good. But between Prime, this movie sequel, and the new game, it was something I was expecting. 2022 is going to be a big year for the franchise.
At the very least, it
That's
seems
where-
that they're not rushing anything for meeting the anniversary quota. So here's hoping, I guess.
I mean, they did the same thing with they did the same thing with Forces and Mania. Technically, it's like, yeah, they got announced, but they weren't going to show it off. They weren't going to release it in the anniversary year.
Also, I checked in the meantime the trailer for Colors again, and yes, the game seem to run at 60 FPS. And the different thing that you saw for the shoes, apparently it's a bonus for the digital deluxe edition, which gives you a small cosmetic pack in terms of gold and silver for the gloves and the shoes. That's it.
I felt like if you were going to announce the next game, you probably should have shown something substantial or a little bit of gameplay just to get us excited a bit, because the whole 15-second teaser trailer kind of felt anticlimactic. It's not really a Sonic issue, it's also an issue I have with E3 in general.
Mm-hmm.
All it told me is that Sonic's now a conspiracy theorist.
Oh, great. So now he's going to have a podcast talking about why the
we
government...
knew, thanks to the SXSW panels, we know that this new game has been developing at least from 2 years at this point. So we'll have to see. And it's supposed to be released next year. So,
and they already have the Hedgehog Engine 2 done, so hopefully it won't be like, we spent most of the development working on the engine, and then we spent 17 months on the actual game.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope it's a game that's fun, substantial, and not a game that's on autopilot and feels like it didn't exist for a bit. But anyway, yeah, that was a thing. I hope there's more of this in the future. So, good job, I guess.
Okay, so let me start by the orchestra stuff. Yeah, that's cool by all means. The Lost Judgment fighters thing. Yeah, that's also cool. Why not? Don't really care about some of the other stuff like the mobile stuff and whatever that hospital thing was. I don't even know what that hospital thing is to begin with. Anyway,
it's an hospital simulator, so either you care about it or not. It's very simple.
Sure. No, well, I'm sure it's fine for what it is. It's just not my thing.
Mm-hmm.
What else? Oh yeah, Sonic Colors Ultimate. Sonic Colors Ultimate looks fine. I mean, I do see where that is coming from with the colors. The colors don't feel quite exactly right. but I don't know. I still want to see more before I realize what Blind Squirrel is exactly doing with this remaster. I'll have to. I want to see more before I make a final judgment. Okay. Aside from that, what else? Oh yeah, the Sonic racing and streaming thing. Yeah, that's fine. By all means, more options for people to play the games. Sure, that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. The new game, Sonic Conspiracy Nut. Again,
So
teaser.
wait. I just need to know: is he going to start a podcast with Sticks the Badger about government conspiracies?
Sure, why not? So, the new Sonic game seems fine for what it is, just based on what it is. Okay, it doesn't seem like it's at the very least going to be nostalgia. Well, then again, the teaser forces didn't. Well, that actually did. Never mind, Classic Sonic. Okay, so Classic Sonic is nowhere to be seen. There you go. That's a good enough first step.
For now.
For now. So there's that. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I mean, okay. Okay, Izuka-san, whatever you guys are doing with the new 3D game, please, for the love of all that is holy, don't let Kishimoto direct it. Please. I don't want to beat the Sonic Colors final boss for the 4th time now.
That's not gonna happen.
Can we get Hiroshi Miyamoto back in here? For those who don't know,
sorry, he's stuck working on Olympic Games.
Okay, basically to explain who he is.
Which one?
To explain who all of them. To explain who he is for those who don't know, especially Taylor in particular. Hiroshi Miyamoto was the one of the creative forces behind the first Sonic Riders game. He was also one of the designers of Sonic 06, and his primary big accomplishments at SEGA was directing Sonic Generations, which is still the best boost game in my eyes because of how well designed the modern stages and even the classics. The level design in particular in that game is pretty great. But
so he did one good game, one average one, and
still, I would still rather have him than Kishimoto. Because, I mean, especially considering how, based on that teaser, I get the feeling it's going to be another boost game. I get the feeling. I might be wrong, don't get me wrong, I might be wrong, but that's just the feel I have, basically.
I mean, it just kind of sounds like that we're replacing a brick with Lego.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That's the feel I get. It's going to be a boost game. What?
I'm done with the boost gameplay.
No, I'm personally not exactly super excited to play another one, Dej, but I'm not really. I'm not gonna give them enough credit to say, oh, they're gonna do something different. I don't think they are. I would love for them to do something different because the boost gameplay has kind of run its course by this point. But based on what I saw in that teaser, I get it gives me boost vibes. So I cannot get.
All the pixely stuff.
I don't know. Again, I have to see more and see what it is.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's basically it. I mean, the one thing I want to focus on, and to me the more disappointing thing, is Sonic Origins. Because let me put it. Let me explain something. Like, one of the big problems I've had with the way the Sonic series has been handled in the last 5, 6, 7 years around there, is the complete lack of re-releases in between main big releases. Sonic Origins is the first major re-release we've had Sonic-wise in a long time at this point, and all we get is these games. And for a collection. For our first collection in a long time, Sonic Collection specifically, it's kind of piss poor. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm grateful that we finally apparently getting the Taxman remix, but like I said, that should have happened years ago. So the fact that we're getting a Sonic Collection, and for the 40th anniversary, and this is it. Apparently, maybe they're hiding something and saving it for a surprise, maybe, but I can only judge what I have now. and this is all we get. We get the 4 classic games, and that's it. Something that would be incredibly easy to do. Why couldn't we get this collection back in 2018 or something? Like,
I mean, better late than never. This is a collection that should have launched with the first movie.
Not just that, Dej. I still say that it was a very huge missed opportunity on part of Sega not to re-release the Taxman remakes on 2018 and having the marketing be all about how it's from the people who made Mania, because at the time Mania had just come out, so they could have totally banked on that success. And
yeah, we would love to, but we're too busy with Christian working on Mania.
I wouldn't be surprised also if they were working on the Michael Jackson rights issues, because it is nothing short of a miracle that Free and K are now apparently also included in this collection.
If the Zippo leak is to be believed, he said that there was a change of management at the Jackson estate, so they were able to work out something new.
Well, okay. That's the thing. I'm not going to talk about Free K specifically, John. I'm talking about the Taxman remix.
Well, that's my point, though. It's like, well, my theory is that they wanted to release them all collectively, all the classics under the Sonic Origins banner, but they couldn't do that until they worked out the rights issues with Free and K. That's my take on the situation.
Probably. I still think we could have done something else. Like, okay, how about this? If you can't if you really insist on releasing these classic games as a package, okay, here's one thing you could have given us in 2018: Unleashed Remaster. That one big release we've been asking for a million times at this point. I don't know. Like, I still feel like, but anyway, the point is, Sonic Origins. It's fine for what it is. I just think we should have gotten something better as a 30th anniversary collection. I feel like we should have gotten something more than just the 4 classic games we've played a million times, like Shirai said. Like, how about a 3D collection for a change?
Wait, it's Pedro. Look on the bright side. There's an upside to this.
What?
At least it's not going to be a timed limited thing. As far as we're concerned.
Okay, wow, that is the state we are in.
Yes. I was aiming for low-hanging fruit for a laugh.
Congratulations, Sega, not being scummy like Nintendo was with their 3D All-Stars collection. Good job.
I do wonder if maybe they do have a lot of this other stuff planned, but because this was like for our first direct, they wanted to keep it small to see if the reception would be fine. Like, I'll go more into it with my final thoughts, but that is definite. I'm going off of my main theory that they wanted to keep this small to test the waters for it. Granted, that doesn't mean that they couldn't have shown us more. I do agree that they could and probably should have shown us more. But the way this direct was paced does feel like they wanted to, well, it screams test.
No, I can see that. No, like I said, my problem, and yeah, she was even testing something that I will now cite for the audience as well. Here's what we should have gotten. Because remember, allow me to remind everybody, Sonic Mega. I'm not even going to mention Sonic Jam. Let's just talk about Sonic Mega Collection, one of the most beloved Sonic collections of all time. That game had not only the classic games, but also had Mega Drive spin-offs. It had handheld games. It had a huge selection of games. And that was just a random collection that they released just for the heck of it. Like, it wasn't even a celebratory collection or anything. To get a collection on the 30th anniversary and it's just these 4 games, I'm sorry, that's just piss poor. Anyway, the point is, it's piss poor. It's piss poor. Don't get me wrong. I'm thankful that you're finally giving us the Taxman remakes, but like I said, finally, but yeah, no, we need something more than this. Like I feel like we should have gotten at the very least. Okay, I'm not saying like a release of all of them, of course not, but like at least make some kind of 3D All-Stars equivalent, something because these games have been released, and even then, like Teo said, when are we gonna get Nicholas Chaotix or even some of the other games and not just that, and Shirai said
the Advanced Trilogy.
Exactly. I was about to say this. Allow me to remind everybody, the one time there was any kind of advanced re-releases was Sonic Advance 1 re-releasing on the Virtual Console of the Wii U, only in Japan.
Japan doesn't care about Sonic.
The country that doesn't give a shit about Sonic.
Actually, this also reminds me of something that I think, I don't think we have noticed, but I think we should. Um, I don't know how exactly the logistical marketing work and everything, but considering all factors and considering how the trailers were presented, shouldn't have we gotten this Origin collection like have a situation where you say it's out now? Like Sony for these games who are technically just being emulated, particularly the Pac-Man version, but also Free and Knuckles, we don't even have a release date, but for the actual port of Sonic Colors, we have one very soon. It's kind of paradoxical.
It does make it does
I
make
agree.
me wonder if maybe they're planning something a bit more with that Origins collection. Like a lot of people pointed out, how the Sonic Free and Free K stuff looks to be in 4 free as opposed to 16:9 ratio.
Like also, if they implemented some of the features that recent collection have gotten, like say the rewind feature or something similar to it, I guess I could understand because it requires extra effort. But none of those things are kind of advertised, so I don't know.
It really just makes me wonder if maybe they are adding something more to it. Like that would certainly explain it. Or who knows, maybe they're just stockpiling 2022 because that's when the second Sonic movie comes out, apparently.
Quick thing though, and that's actually a good idea, but quick thing though, to piggyback what Pedro had said, for me, Mega Collection was basically a huge gateway for me to a lot of Sonic games, like the classic mainline games and the handheld games, because I got into this series around the early 2000s. Like, why can't we have just a 2000s equivalent of Mega Collection, for this generation of Sonic fans? Because as much as most of us are old farts by this point, there are a lot of young fans. There are a lot of young fans, Like, this franchise is still gaining fans. Why can't they basically get that collection that I had that was, again, my gateway to the majority of this franchise at the time?
Exactly.
Give them that and me with the Advanced Trilogy, please.
On
Thank
your
you.
point of stockpiling for 2022, Jova, because there's a movie coming out. And plus, considering the history of the series up to this point, I just hope we don't end up with with what happened when Tomb Raider released a game to coincide with a big movie.
It's not so much that the games are going to coincide with it. It's more so just like, it's a good time to release them all to build off of the fan hype. Go on, Pedro.
No, it's exactly that. Why can't we get a meaty collection that feels cool instead of something like it?
Can I play? I unfortunately I have the answer to that.
Oh.
It's because companies know that they can milk out a collection. It's why like the Mega Man Legacy collection was practically split in half twice.
True.
Because it's like I'm looking at the games involved in the Mega collection. It was Sonic 1, Sonic 2, Sonic 3, and K, which is one game. Let's be real. And then you also have 3D Blast, a game I don't think anyone was fine. Dr. Robotnik's Mean Machine, we don't really need that because we have Puyo Puyo being milked to death, and Sonic Spinball. There's also, Knuckles and Sonic 2 and Blue Sphere, but that's pretty much a given in that. But yeah.
That's the thing that even still, like, okay, how about this? Here's what I would have done. I would have done two collections: a 2D collection and a free collection. The 2D collection would have these 4 classics plus handheld stuff. Like you could have had a lot of the GBA lineup, like Sonic Pinball Party, the Advanced Trilogy, all that stuff. You could have even included Rush 1 and 2, like the Rush Trilogy. Why not? I mean, the S is very easy to emulate at this point, so it shouldn't be that hard. It's just gonna go. But yeah, like you yourself said, that maybe they're splitting shit, Legacy Collection style. Who knows? But yeah, no. To me, what we saw here again, assuming that they're splitting shit, like Veggie said, then I don't like it, but at the very least we'll get more if that's what they're doing. Assuming they're not, because again, I can only judge what's in front of me right now. If this is all the Sonic Origins collection is, that's piss poor. Like Shirai said, why can't we give the kids of today a chance to play the Sonic Advance trilogy? Why? It makes no sense. Like, and it's just like again, okay, we're going to make an awesome collection for the 30th anniversary. What we're going to do? The four main Mega Drive games. There you go. Call it a day. Like it shows a lack of effort, a lack of initiative on their part. So nice to see that the old habits die hard, Sega.
Well, pretty much for the game industry as a whole, honestly, at this point.
Oh, sure, I know that. It's just that, All right. Go ahead, Joe. Close us out.
It was fine as a first direct thing. Like, I'll admit, it was better than what I expected. They did manage to fit a lot in. That being said, that doesn't mean all of it was of substance. And I do agree that even if we do later get info of stuff here and there, I do feel like they could have done more with this. Like, yeah, for starters, like my co-commentators have said, give the fans of the Adventure Era something to eat, dang it. Like, classic fans have been getting pretty much the equivalent to the feast that Fire Emblem fans in Smash have been getting. It's a bit ridiculous. That being said, of Origins Collection, 1, they finally gave us the Taxman versions on something that's not mobile. 2, they're apparently finally working out the rights issues with the Michael Jackson estate, which... those are like 2 things that were like the thing that nobody thought would ever happen, so kudos to them for that. Sonic Prime seems like it could be interesting. Wish we could have seen more. Now, the Sonic Color show thing, that is probably the most interesting thing I got out of this thing, and it looks like it could be good. It does sound like Colors Ultimate will actually have some other new features here and there, so I'll check that out. That said, Epic Game Store exclusivity, that can go to hell. Seriously, I swear, Epic Game Store are literally the equivalent to Illumination. Both of those are essentially the monkey's paw of their respective divisions. Like,
what's so bad about Epic Game Stores besides the fact that there's no cart and it's a worse interface than Steam? Yeah.
Well, there's also the fact that they're affiliated with Tencent, but honestly, I could go on ages for that, but that's not the main topic. All you need to know, Des, is Epic Game Store is essentially the monkey's paw. People hope for a prime rival that would, force Steam to actually improve their qualities and whatnot by having a competitor, and instead a monster worse than Steam got created, unfortunately. That's all you need to know. But seriously...
So basically, it'd be like making Frankenstein again, except the new Frankenstein has really sharp teeth, and he can kill by looking at you.
More or less. Regardless, though, Colors Ultimate, it did look a bit weird in the trailer footage, but I do wonder if all that bloom was mainly just something shown for the trailer or whatnot. It would not be the first time a trailer has definitely misrepresented something. That said, otherwise, it looks like it could be fine, intact, and who knows, maybe even improvement. The concert, that sounds interesting. The Lost Judgment thing was a very delightful surprise. Well done on that. The Sonic Tokyo 2020 Olympics stuff, that was quirky.
What about the regular Tokyo 2020 video game stuff?
That's what I was talking about, where they're incorporating Sonic into that.
Yeah, because that's the thing when you have one publisher working on both the cartoony one and the more realistic one. The lines get blurred a little bit.
Now, I will say this though, the CGI trailer. Look, I mean, it didn't turn me off from it. There's a chance that this game could be good, but I could not tell you that from this teaser trailer, and it literally is just what looks to be a CGI scene, unless that somehow is footage from the game. It's nice to see all the platforms it'll be coming to, but, again, maybe you could have told us just a bit more about this game. Now, it's good to know that Roger will be back for it, thank God, but still, though, could have used more information. Other than that, like I said, the show is fine and quirky enough. I do hope that we get more of these, because that could be a much better way to get a moderate sense of pace with the info, so kudos there. It was fine. A fine enough start. Here's hoping for more.
All right, so that was our commentary on the Sonic conspiracy reveal. Well, and other stuff as well. We'll see you next time for when we do more Sonic stuff, and also any other upcoming presentations during the course of the summer.
See you then.
See ya.
See ya.
See ya.